Hello everyone, it's me Arnie again. Another video. I have no choices. I have no choice or choices to refuse it because, like I told you before, the pain is a lot, and the prosecutors are every day, every time, every second in my life. And before I had some kind of a scenic panic or be trying to be in the cameras. Um, Now I have no choice, my friends. I love my privacy, but after this happened to me, believe me, that word privacy doesn't exist anymore. Uh, in particular, this beautiful morning, something not that beautiful happened to me again. A Chinese guy came and hit me in the back of my car, of this van, where I am, and where I sleep, and where I live. Hit me, and this kind of situations in a normal life with a normal person who is not a prosecuting like me and things like that can be something normal, and you know you can you can be strong and don't think more about that. But in people, in cases like me, it's different. It's so hard to get back to the normal life. But you have to do it, by the way, because every time, every person, every moment prosecuting you, improvising things to affect you and attack you every moment, every time, it's hard to get back to the normality, to the normal kind of sensation, kind of life. It's so hard. It's different and it's difficult, but you can do it little by little, not that fast. Like, hey, I want you to be normal again, because it is impossible. But that thing happened. The guy who hit the back of my car in the morning has a lot of spot to park his car, like a double cars, or like the measure, the distance away from my car was a lot, like a two cars, without excuses to say, hey, I'm sorry. The guy just come like saying, I'm sorry, like when somebody come and hit you and put you a punch in your face and say, I'm sorry. That kind of I'm sorry, you know. But I don't have no choice too, no choices, because they probably know that I don't pay this amount of insurance. But by the way, I'm covered in the insurance contract for 6 months. But they know it. This man is not covered my insurance for some reasons happening because I closed my account because on internet I try to get in a places, and they charge me the double when they supposed to charge me just one time. They charge me double price, and then I had to lock or cancel that debit card, and that thing affect the payments in my insurance. And I'm very sure they know it. They know about my payments, about whatever I do, because they monitor rating in real time, because it's some kind of foundation in the United States, you know, like a Medicare. I don't want to talk too much about this, but it's something like that. When you don't have no six or nothing, they put you, yes, you are, because they wanna make the government release funds for a fraud causes. And who's the one who put the money in the pocket? Some ones. They're, they know who they are. And when I had the friction or problem with my brother-in-law, Oscar Rodriguez and Marilu Rodriguez, I hope and somebody tell me, and I believe they they made contact, because he was a Marine guy, and a Marine guy has, believe me, a lot of contacts and too much, a lot of respect, and they help each other more if he's a Marine. And I think he put me in that kind of people, like in that foundation where they make the government release funds for that kind of foundation. But it's not a foundation, and it's like Medicare, making excuses to stall or make the government release money for them, and they use that money. That's why they want the excuses. Who is the excuses? Me and some other ones. They accuse me of whatever. They use like a discredit me, the defamation, like this guy is like that. They they point me out. They point out to me to be like that without being it. That's just like that. Accuse me, sign me, whatever. And then the thing is to keep me there to let them get money. And that's the thing. The captain or the crew leader of the police, his name I don't remember very well. I think it's Morolov. I don't know. I have it in a picture somewhere. And that guy, I think he's behind all this. Him and the crew of the police too. They both. There's two or three guys. It's a chain. It's a group, and they work organized like targeted individuals. They organize stalking, and then the government. Maybe they say that I am terrorist, or the other people who are suffering like me, like victim of gun stalking. They probably um, sign us like they point out to us to be like that, like a terrorist or whatever they improvise, whatever they want, whatever they think. And then the government say, oh well, okay, how much you want? Oh well, 200 millions, 20 millions, 10 millions, whatever. What they want is the money, and they may fraud to the government, and the government need to know. I don't think Donald Trump knows this. I don't think Donald Trump him knows all this is happening under the hand, behind him, and behind the money they release for their purpose, fraud purpose, and they are doing it, by the way, using people like me, victims, and then get the money for their packets, like the Medicare, like they did me the other day when I tried to ask for therapy, when the gang guy came and hit me with a bell, and the police sent that guy, absolutely, because I seen talking in a patrol, and then the patrol run away when I came. I see it. Then I'm very sure it's the police, but the police only, you know, they make the orders from the highest, and I think it's the guy, the chief, el jefe. I don't know how to say that in English. The crew leader guy of the police. He's the one who ordered to them. Police finally they are like security, like any labor or employee. But by the way, they don't want to lose the job, and they have to do it. But the bad and able people is in the top, in the highest, and that's why it's my complaint. And then when they use that guy who hit me with the belt, after that another success happened. And tomorrow and this morning, the Chinese guy, come and hit me with his car very, very, very strong. I feel in my back. I have pain in my back, and there is nothing I can do because I'm not covered in my insurance right now. Even if I'm covered in the contract of 6 months, I don't pay this month for the thing I explained you already. And then this is what they are doing, and they don't want to lose their money. They don't want to lose their money. Who is paying for this? The government. Like the Medicare, like I explained, the Medicare. When I explained to the doctor therapy, who's supposed to be a doctor therapy, I don't care. I respect them anyway, whatever, because the police is very respectful, honorability, and they follow orders because it's the police, and I understand that. But believe me, they are doing incorrect things under the law's way. They are doing it, and then the police are doing every day this prosecution to me and to many other people, and these things happen because, like I say, They need that money, like the Medicare, like the lady, the therapy, psychology. She says, you hear voices, you drive 140 an hour, 140. My car has only 120. She's probably trying to say 140, not miles, just kilometers. I don't know in English kilometers. It's just 1,000 meters. I don't know which one of those. I believe the kilometers, not the miles. And she tried to put mouths in my words and words in my mouth. I'm sorry. And that's the thing happening. All is for money because they want to release funds from the government. All is fraud. All is fraud. Police now is, I'm sorry to say this, like a garbage. I have to take care of police, not take care of the criminals, because the criminals is them. That's why I'm sometimes concerned about this, because I cannot trust in people like them. I cannot trust in people like them because they are every day improvising ways how to attack me. I sleep only 3 hours last night, and then when I stand up was when the Chinese guy came and hit me very, very real hard behind my bed. Somebody says you need to record everything happened to you because they do it in secret. Whatever, not, it doesn't matter if it sounds like crazy, but they do things like that to you to explain that way. When you explain it, they will judge you like you crazy, and that's what they want. But by the way, you have to do it because there is you know a record, like a trajectory, and then they probably refuse to do it anymore because there is some documents and some films, some captures, and those things. Whatever they say in the first things in their defense, they don't have it, but they say they defend. They will say, he's crazy, he's lying or whatever. But if you document that, they don't have no choices. They will stop for sure, and that's what I want. And my band, 2 or 3 times, I have to fix it. The other day, not the other day. Let's see. Yesterday was the Chinese hit me. No, the Chinese hit me this morning. Yesterday, another guy in the ground. I mean, in the bottom part of my car in the van was doing something. I don't know what exactly was. But I seen him, and he very, very fast comes to his car, and then he he sat inside of the car, and like he's doing nothing. I don't want to fight, because they make me enemies every day. I don't want to make no more enemies because I know it's not their fault, but by the way it is because they collaborating with those criminals, cops, and the top persons who ordered them to do this only to release funds from the government. The government need to know about this, to don't give no more money to them for this kind of initiatives, because it's only to make fraud and to fill it up their pockets of money. And they use us as a rabbit from India, like a experiment, like a chicken in a farms, and they fill it up their pockets. This is the reality. The people need to know it. Probably nobody knows now because and people don't believe it. No, no. I mean, many people know it, like me. There is a lot of victims, more in Europe than here. But U.S. government, they use this kind of secrets to use it, however they want to use it, and they say, "Oh, we doesn't know, whatever." But one day, 2 or 3 years later, all this will become to the reality, and a lot of people uh, will will see it just because it's real. Now, in this kind of era, this kind of year, the cops or police don't come to open you a case or complain if they don't see something they can touch, like, hey, what happened? What was the problem? Somebody hit you in the face. Oh, okay, there is a case to follow. What else? No, well, it was a fight. Oh, but they knows about the electronic harassment, gun stalking, and the weapons. When they threw you the shots, they even can kill you and nobody know it, and then say, we win. But they are using that kind of organized stalking, organized attack. There's many persons. And who is helping them? Who is the support? The US government. Maybe the US government, they know it. I don't want to judge that. They probably know it because they don't do nothing. And that comes from the top spheres, from the highest spheres, from the they know it. The cops only follow orders as laborers they are, like employees. But the top rich people is, and then like the crew leaders of the cops, of the police, el comandante de la policía in Spanish, the chief of the police of San Francisco. I think he followed orders of somebody a little more high than him in the top. He don't have no choices, because he don't want to lose his job. And they are making fraud to the government. You know, release funds and putting us like whatever they sign us of whatever. I don't want to know, but maybe terrorists, maybe whatever. And then the government, oh really? But they know, they play the game like a baseball piece, like a baseball. Yeah, you have it. Oh, and then they get the money and fill it up their pockets. They know it, but they're making fraud by the way. They're stealing the money of the United States funds, like they did with the Medicare in Miami. Like I don't want to say all the Cubans are like that, but many of them are in that thing. You know, making fraud to the Medicare, saying they're sick and they are not. Like the lady here, I don't wanna say she's name anymore because the other day when I talked with her, she looked like repent, like maybe she learned a lesson because I told him, and I gave her the case of my brother-in-law who is attacking me, who he was the one who put the corporation of police over me and prosecuted me because he's a Marine Navy and now he's a sheriff. And then he has a, by the way, he has a power, and they help each other. And then that's the thing because they help each other. And now they, like I say, they are getting money from me and from people who is suffering like me. They get money. It's a business for them. We are like chicken farms in chickens in a farms, and but we have to stop this because the pain is a lot, and they don't care. They disqualified us every day, trying to make me a bad background, and then judge me, and then sign me, and then destroy me. And like I was saying, the Ben after I find the guy in the bottom part of my car in the ground. I mean, after that, the transmission doesn't work. I don't know what he do. Was a skinny guy looking like a mechanic, probably because his face looks something like that. They probably do that, because they don't want you progress. They want to put you on the ground because it's their business to see you down. And then they say, yeah, this guy is dangerous. We need more money. How much you need? Oh, 15,000 for man or for year or whatever. Then they put in their pocket the more big amount, and then to the rest of collaborators like cops and things and people, civil people, maybe they give them like $100 a week or 200. I don't know. I don't think they give that too much because they are like pigs. They don't believe in nothing uh, if it's not money. They love the money as a god. They don't care about your pain, about humanity. If you die, they celebrate it. They monsters. And then the crew leader of the police, San Francisco, he's making fraud, attacking people like me, sending to me the police people, cops. Those cops, when I feel the pain, exactly in the moment the patrol appear, because they have the application to send me the electronic harassment everywhere I am. Next time I will record when that thing happened. I will do that. Things like that, happen to me every day. I have to do it. And the other day, somebody say that my mother too has she hear like a sounds, and the sounds includes the pain, like a needles in the head with electronic. And I say, what? My mother too? And I told my brother, be careful, because they normally attack the family too. And I'm concerned about her. And I will explain her about this topic. That's another topic, I know, but I will explain it by the way, because it's the best way to protect them. To put aluminum foil around the head, the same as I did every day. Because we as a victims, we don't have no choices. We have to do it. So I will see what will happen in the future. Today they hit my van in the back. Let me take a video. You see, this is the van. I don't know if you see it. This is. You see? They completely destroyed. If you see this point right there, you see this point? That was the Chinese hit me. You see? And the guy who comes in the bottom part of my van in the ground trying to do something, it was this part. And after that, what a coincidence. I don't believe in coincidences. After that, the transmission car doesn't work anymore. I don't know what else they will do to me, but by the way, I will document it. I will document it, because thing by thing, they monsters. They are super professionals to improvise things to attack you and make you bad. But they, by the way, are making fraud, make the government release funds for that kind of initiative to attack humans like me and get money for that. Wow, animals. When they see any family of them, daughters, fathers, uncles, then they probably will learn a little bit about human quality. But people is more bad than animals. They doesn't matter about your pain, if you feel it, if you die. When the bad luck comes to them, then they will probably learn a little bit what is the human, why they are not human. Because if that happened to somebody of them and their family, they probably will learn, but probably a little late, because they more bad than animals. Animals are cool. Animals don't do these kind of things, because the animals probably think, wow, the humans are so stupid. But whatever. This is another video, my people. I send you a hug and Jesus, wherever you are. Take me in your pride. Jesus live. Pray the Lord. Have a great time. Thanks a lot, and see you in the next video.